Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so millions of people use ASMR every single night to fall asleep. But what if I told you they're only using half of its power? Today, we're going to break down the absolutely fascinating science of ASMR timing and nervous system regulation. If you've ever felt like a specific sound worked absolute wonders for you one day, but then completely missed the mark the next, well, you're in the right place. We're going to look at exactly how your body's internal clock shifts the way you experience sound.
Let's start right here. When I say ASMR, what instantly pops into your head? For most of us, it's a dark room, headphones on, a soft voice whispering, and sleep getting closer and closer, right? It's overwhelmingly framed as bedtime content. But is it really just a sleep aid? Today, we're challenging that whole misconception. Because, as the science shows us, ASMR is not strictly for dark rooms and falling asleep. It can actually be an incredibly powerful tool for the daytime too, provided you know exactly how to use it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our agenda for today. First, we'll look beyond the bedtime routine, then explore circadian rhythms and arousal. After that, we'll cover morning ASMR for focus and night ASMR for sleep. Then we'll examine the intensity of triggers and finally wrap up with a 2-day ASMR experiment you can try it yourself. Part 1. Beyond the bedtime routine, rethinking how we listen. You see, the key question isn't merely what trigger you choose, but exactly when you use it. So much of the content out there treats morning ASMR as just a different flavor of mood setting for relaxation. But from a biological standpoint, the timing of the trigger completely changes your physiological goal. You aren't just trying to relax, you're trying to interface with your nervous system at a very specific point in its daily cycle.
Part 2. Circadian rhythms and arousal. The body's internal clock.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how our baseline alertness drastically alters how we actually receive stimuli. Your nervous system isn't just flat all day. Think about your morning biology. In the morning, cortisol is naturally higher for a lot of people to help you wake up, your body temperature is actually beginning to rise, and your brain is actively moving from sleep into action. Contrast that with your night biology. At night, the goal is the exact opposite. You want fewer demands, way less arousal, slower thought processes, and you're dealing with a much stronger sleep pressure. Because your baseline alertness is so different, morning ASMR and night ASMR absolutely should not be the same.
Part 3. Morning ASMR for focus. A soft place to land. So we need to talk about what a regulation cue is. It's a gentle stimulus that organizes attention and lowers emotional friction, all without causing your nervous system to jump into a state of urgency. Look, we've all had those mornings where we wake up and immediately feel the crushing weight of unread emails and all our daily tasks, right? Well, a calm voice or a gentle sound acts as a brilliant bridge between sleep and those tasks. It gives your attention a really soft place to land before that massive flood of messages, requests, and decisions inevitably arrives. So what does this actually look like in practice? You want triggers that are gentle, but definitely not sedating. Think soft speaking, calm planning, maybe some light tapping, slow educational explainers, or just a cozy background sound. And crucially, this is key. Keep the room bright and sit upright. I really want to emphasize this. The primary goal here is absolutely not to fall asleep. The goal is to start the day without your nervous system being jolted into an immediate state of panic. Just let the voice or sound organize your attention.
Part 4. Night ASMR for sleep. Releasing control.
Now here, the goal flips completely. At night, ASMR serves as a release cue. This is a predictable stimulus signaling to the brain that, hey, the workday is ending, the environment around you is safe, and it's finally okay to just let go and release control. The primary job of ASMR in the evening is to actively reduce stimulation and build a deeply reliable, trusted cue for sleep. And the best part, we have fantastic science backing this up. Physiological research, specifically a 2018 study by Poerio and her colleagues, found that ASMR videos can significantly reduce heart rates and improve a calm affect in sensitive viewers. Early research by Barratt and Davis in 2015 also noted how many people use it strictly for relaxation. These very real physiological effects, like a lowered heart rate and physical calming, fit the nighttime use case perfectly. To actually achieve that lowered heart rate, your nighttime parameters have to change. You want a slower voice, a lower volume, less novelty, fewer sharp sounds, and dimmed lights. Basically, choose triggers your body already trusts. This is not the time for dramatic surprises. But And this is a major caution. Avoid autoplay loops. Seriously, if ASMR keeps playing all night long, it can inadvertently disrupt your deep sleep cycles, especially if the volume suddenly spikes, an ad interrupts, or the next video is super stimulating. Always use a sleep timer to protect the benefits you just gained.
Part 5. The intensity of triggers. Same sound, different result. So the crucial point we're getting at here is that the clock itself transforms how a trigger feels.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I mean. Notice how the exact identical sounds can heal or hinder depending entirely on the time of day. Take fast tapping, for example. At 9 a.m., that feels incredibly focusing and organizing, but at 11 p.m., it might feel way too alerting and literally keep you awake. Or how about a long role play? In the evening, that can feel deeply nurturing and relaxing, but play that same video in the morning, and it might make you feel emotionally slow or inappropriately sleepy for a workday. Finally, whispering. At night, it's intimate, safe, and calming, but if you try listening to whispering during your morning work prep, it might feel just a bit too soft to support the alertness your brain is trying to build.
This leads us to a massive paradigm shift. Instead of asking, what is the best ASMR trigger, we should be asking, what state am I trying to enter? I really want you to reflect on your own habits here. Are you just clicking the exact same videos at 8 a.m. that you clicked at midnight? Because if so, you might be totally confusing your nervous system. Part 6. The 2-day ASMR experiment. Finding your optimal timing.
Let's see how all this builds into a really simple, actionable experiment to help you figure this out for your own nervous system. It literally takes just 2 days. Step 1. The morning test. On day 1, use a gentle ASMR explainer or a soft-spoken planning video in the bright morning. Pay attention and track your focus, your mood, and your stress levels as you start work. Step 2. The night test. On day 2, switch it up. Use a slower, dimmer ASMR video at night. Track how fast you fall asleep, your body tension, and how quickly your thoughts actually slow down. Step 3. Compare the results. The winner might not be the same for every goal. By doing this, you turn passive watching into a highly effective, personalized routine for your nervous system.
I want to leave you with this final provocative question. Are you using ASMR to enter the day gently or to leave the day behind? You see, when you finally match the trigger to the timing, ASMR becomes so much more than just a source of entertainment. It becomes a legitimate tool to master your own stress and attention. Think about what state you need today, design your routine, and take control of your internal clock. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this helps you build a better, more purposeful routine.